Hello, I was faced with the problem that no sheep farm designs that I looked for have worked since, I think, 1.7 when they changed the way buds worked. So I spent a while and looked at a few other designs, and the inspiration for this one will be posted in the description. So I decided to build this sheep farm, which uses a couple different techniques. One being that the grass is both two-layered, as you can see here, so there's double the space for it to grow into the next block, and it uses popcorn sheep farming because of this thing that I'm going to show you right here. When you press this button, the sheep are, oops, one sec. Now, when you press this button, when you pull the lever, six, no, the five grass blocks pop up, and then all the sheep are pushed down into this, and it takes them a few seconds to get there, but I think the wait is worth it for how much time you save instead of having to hop around. And the redstone for this is absolutely simple, there's nothing to it. So, once we got all those, we don't need to wait for all of them to go down. See right here, they won't even hop through the door. You can just shear them right here. But the thing is, you don't want to breed them with this design in this area because there is space right down here where the babies will fall into and they will get crushed. So when you do want to breed them, or when you're done shearing them, you do this and the grass blocks open and they will spread out again and start to eat. And another thing is that right over here behind this there's a hopper that'll lead to the chest, so when you shear it a lot of it will get there, though of course some of it's going to hop over here. Now I'm going to show you how to build this slash set. I always forget how that one works. I've already started over here. We're going to do this, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. And on top of this, we're going to place some grass blocks. And right here, we're going to place some wood. It can be anything you choose. The design for this is, the building blocks for this mean absolutely nothing except for the fence gates, and even then you can use iron bars if you choose. So after you do this, you're going to need to get some redstone. And you're going to need to do that. That way the pistons will activate all at once. And then you're going to do that. And you're going to put a lever right here. Then you can fill this in with whatever you want. Except right here, you're going to need some stairs. That way the chest can open. It's fairly important, as I'm fairly sure that that half slabs won't work. And then over here, you're going to need to do 1, 2, 3. And this is going to come in handy later because you're going to end up having the water mechanism. So you're just going to take that over here, and we'll come back to that in a second. So now that you've got this, you're going to want to build up the second layer of grass. So just pop up like that, and you're going to do 3 more blocks that way. Yeah, so 3 more blocks, and then you're going to make this 5 long. Like that. And then you're just going to fill it in. Not on top, of course. And okay, let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, you know what? He's gone. No need to kill him. Live and let live. Okay, now we're going to fill this in. Sorry for the lack of clarity in this video. I don't really make these. I just wanted to get this design out there. So now when you've got it looking something like that, you're going to want to do something a little different. And you're going to want to put a second layer right here. And then 2 up, you're going to want to put another layer. This is so that there are twice the amount of things for the grass to grow into. And you can just take this all the way around right here. And I might post an Imgur album detailing the construction process to make it a bit easier for anybody. And right here, you're going to need to put some torches for the grass light level. which is fairly important because without it, it won't grow, and then your sheep won't grow wool. So, you know, fairly integral. And then once you have this, you just want to put some of that, and after this, we're going to layer some glass on. And then do this with everything that you've got, and go over, here and here. Don't do the corners, we're going to take those out in a second, and we're going to move in right here. We're going to place some dispensers. The dispenser is one of the more important things, and it's one of the only pieces of semi-complicated redstone that we have in this build. So, got this, just place a water bucket in, and we've got this, just place a water bucket in. Okay, we're halfway done. Also, if anybody has any ideas or suggestions on how to improve this, let me know, because I'm not exactly an expert. I just thought this design was rather novel. Okay, and then we're just going to take this and we're going to run some redstone. Boom. Nothing to it. I'm going to break through there. And you're going to need one repeater here. It's not that expensive, so you'll be fine. And there you go. That's all the redstone there is to this. Bam. And done with that, just fill in this one more time. And yeah, you're good. As long as you don't break any of these blocks, you're fine. You can afford losing a few of these grass blocks, so it might reduce the efficiency. I don't know by how much. And just fill in this area right here. Can't have that being empty. And then over here, you're going to have to place a water block. That's so that the popcorn mechanic will take effect when the sheep start jumping. And I like to take out the corners just because it looks nicer. And I'm going to layer this so the sheep don't hop onto it, and or the baby sheep that is don't hop onto it and get stuck. That way they won't get washed down when they grow, or they might grow up and suffocate. So you gotta prevent against that. And now just layer some glass on the front. I like to do that. It gives it a nicer look. Actually, I did this one layer too tall, so I'm gonna add another thing of glass. And one more layer of glass because, you know, there's no reason not to. And then I'm going to pop out to right here. And you can devise your own little staircase or whatever. You saw what I did over there, which is this, to try to pretty it up a bit, and a ladder to go onto a second layer if you want to build that. The one I use in my survival world is 2-layered. So you're going to do this, and then you're going to put a normal door. I suppose a trapdoor could work, but I don't really know. And it has to be facing towards here, or else the sheep will bunch into the doorway when they try hopping up, and that won't work at all. So you've got that. And then another thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to give it a roof, and it really does not matter what you do with the roof. I'm just going to use glass because I have it on my hotbar. It doesn't look as good, but, you know. And you're going to have to put some glowstone on top so the grass has enough light to grow. And light level is very important for the grass growth, so be fairly generous with the glowstone. Or torches if you wish. Really any light source will work, jack-o'-lantern even. So I'm just gonna do that. And you're done. So right now we set this up, so you just place the button on the third. Bam, we've got that. This is good for breeding. You want to have this set up when you breed. You want to have the things down and the water coming out. That way you can just open this and you can just breed without the risk of having any of the children falling down. Also, you should always breed after shearing them, because if you breed them and then go into the shearing position, which is turn the water off, flick this up so that the grass is like that, and then you click this. When where you want to, this is the shearing position, and you don't want to because the baby wolves get stuck right here, and that'll be bad because they will all get crushed, or about half of them will get crushed to death, and you don't really want that kind of loss. So it's best to do the shearing before you breed. Alright, that was really old this design is. I think it's kind of new. I haven't seen anything like it, but let me know if I've stolen someone's idea. Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.